Hello everyone and welcome. I'm Dr. David Thompson, your guide to living a vibrant, healthy life as you age. Now let me ask you this. Do you ever worry about your blood pressure? That nagging concern, the numbers from your last checkup, or maybe that feeling of dizziness when you stand up a little too fast? You're certainly not alone. It's a silent worry for so many of us, affecting our energy, our independence, and frankly, our peace of mind. The stakes are high. Unchecked blood pressure can steal away the active, joyful life you deserve, increasing risks for things like heart disease and stroke. But here's the truly good news. You have more control than you might think. Today I'm going to share a simple, natural daily drink that can make a profound difference. Stick with me until the end, and let me know in the comments if worrying about blood pressure sounds familiar to you. I promise this could be a game changer. Before we get to our amazing drink, let's quickly understand what blood pressure is and why it's so vital, without all the complex medical jargon. Think of your heart as a pump, sending blood through a network of pipes, your arteries to every part of your body. Blood pressure is simply the force of that blood against the walls of those pipes. When that force is consistently too high, it puts a strain on your heart and can damage your arteries over time. This isn't just about numbers on a chart. It's about your ability to climb stairs without getting winded, to enjoy a long walk in the park, or to simply have the energy to play with your grandkids. High blood pressure, if left unchecked, can quietly erode your quality of life and even shorten it. But here's the thing. Many of us don't even realize we have it, which is why it's often called the silent killer. The good news is we can proactively address it. Now for the star of our show. The daily drink I'm going to introduce you to harnesses the incredible power of a humble vegetable, beetroot. Yes, you heard that right, beetroot. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Beetroot? Really, Dr. Thompson? But trust me on this. The science behind it is fascinating and incredibly robust. Here's why beetroot is so powerful. It's packed with naturally occurring nitrates. When you consume beetroot, your body converts these nitrates into something called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a gas that acts as a vasodilator. What does that mean? It means it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels, making it easier for blood to flow through them. Think of it like taking a kink out of a garden hose. The water flows much more freely. This relaxation of your blood vessels directly leads to a reduction in blood pressure. A study published in the American Heart Association journal, Hypertension showed that drinking just 1 glass of beetroot juice daily could significantly lower blood pressure in people with hypertension. It's not just anecdotal. This is scientifically proven. Imagine a simple natural compound doing such vital work inside your body. You'll be surprised how easy this is to incorporate and how much difference it can make to your overall heart health. So how do we make this magical daily drink? It's incredibly simple, and you probably have most of the equipment already. Ingredients: 1 medium-sized beetroot, or than green apple, optional, for taste and added nutrients. A small piece of ginger about 1 inch, optional, for circulation and flavor. 1 cup of water. You might need a little more or less depending on your desired consistency. Instructions: wash and prep. First, give your beetroot a good wash. You can peel it if you like, but I often leave the skin on for extra nutrients. Just make sure it's clean. Chop the beetroot into smaller chunks. Do the same with the apple and ginger if you're using them. Blend. Pop all your chopped ingredients into a high-speed blender. Add water. Pour in about 1 cup of water. You can adjust this to your preferred consistency. If you like it thicker, use less water. If you prefer it thinner, add a bit more. Blend until smooth. Blend until the mixture is completely smooth. This usually takes about 1 to 2 minutes. Strain, optional. Some people prefer a smoother drink, so you can strain it through a fine mesh sieve or nut milk bag. I often drink it unstrained to get all the beneficial fiber, but it's entirely up to you. And there you have it. A potent natural blood pressure balancing drink ready in just a few minutes. Make this a habit, perhaps enjoying it first thing in the morning, and you're actively giving your heart a wonderful start to the day. This habit doesn't just help your blood pressure. The antioxidants in beetroot can also boost your overall vitality, keeping you feeling younger and more energetic for years. Now I always believe in grounding our advice in solid science, and the benefits of beetroot for blood pressure are really well researched. This isn't just an old wives' tale. It's supported by significant scientific evidence. One notable meta-analysis, which is a study that combines the results of many other studies, published in the Journal of Nutrition, looked at multiple randomized controlled trials. It concluded that dietary nitrate supplementation, primarily from beetroot, significantly reduces both systolic and diastolic blood pressure. Systolic is the top number, indicating the pressure when your heart beats, and diastolic is the bottom number, pressure when your heart rests between beats. Lowering both is crucial for cardiovascular health. Another study, specifically targeting older adults, found that a daily dose of beetroot juice helped to improve blood flow to the brain, which is fantastic for maintaining mental sharpness, an added bonus. This highlights that the benefits extend beyond just blood pressure regulation. So, by making this simple drink, you're not just addressing one aspect of your health. You're supporting multiple systems. This is part 2 of our Health After 60 series. Check part 1 here on why certain fruits are vital. While our daily beetroot drink is powerful, combining it with a few other simple blood pressure-friendly habits can amplify its benefits exponentially. Think of it as creating a comprehensive strategy for your heart health. One, move your body regularly. You don't need to run a marathon. Even a brisk 30-minute walk most days of the week can make a huge difference. Picture enjoying a morning walk in the park, feeling that gentle breeze and knowing you're doing wonders for your heart. Exercise strengthens your heart, making it pump blood more efficiently, which naturally lowers pressure. 2. Embrace a colorful whole food diet. Focus on plenty of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Cut back on processed foods, excessive salt, and unhealthy fats. Think about swapping your usual toast for oats for breakfast. It's a classic for a reason and packed with heart-healthy fiber. 3. Stay hydrated. This sounds so simple, but it's often overlooked. Drinking enough water throughout the day helps maintain blood volume and elasticity of your blood vessels. Don't wait until you're thirsty. Sip water consistently. 4. Manage stress. Stress can temporarily spike your blood pressure. Finding ways to relax, whether it's through deep breathing, gentle yoga, meditation, or even just listening to calming music, can be incredibly beneficial. 5. Limit alcohol and quit smoking. These are significant contributors to high blood pressure and overall cardiovascular strain. Reducing or eliminating them can lead to remarkable improvements. By integrating these habits alongside your daily beetroot drink, you're building a strong foundation for long-term heart health and overall well-being. How about giving yourself a challenge this week? Try to incorporate just one of these extra habits alongside your drink. Let me know which one in the comments. I've seen firsthand in my practice and heard countless stories about how simple changes like this beetroot drink can truly transform lives. Take Margaret, for example, a lovely lady from Manchester in her late 70s. She was always concerned about her fluctuating blood pressure. After incorporating this drink daily for just a few weeks, not only did her readings start to stabilize, but she also reported feeling more energetic and less fatigued. Or John, a gentleman from Sydney who used to dread his doctor's appointments. He started making this drink every morning, alongside his walks, and his doctor was genuinely impressed with his progress. These aren't isolated incidents. The body has an incredible capacity to heal and respond positively to natural interventions when given the right support. You might be surprised at how quickly you start to feel a difference. This isn't a magic bullet that lets you ignore other healthy habits or stop medication without your doctor's advice, but it's a powerful tool in your arsenal. The key is consistency. Just like taking a daily vitamin, making this drink a part of your morning routine is where the real power lies. When to drink and how much. So you've got the recipe, you understand the science, and you're inspired by the stories. Now let's talk about the practicalities. When is the best time to drink it, and how much should you have? For most people, 1 serving, which is about 1 glass, or roughly 200-250 ml, of this beetroot drink daily is sufficient to start seeing benefits. Remember, beetroot is potent. As for when to drink it, consistency is more important than a specific time of day. However, many people find it easiest to incorporate it into their morning routine. You could have it with your breakfast or even as a refreshing pick-me-up mid-morning. The nitrates take a little while to convert into nitric oxide in your body, so drinking it daily ensures a steady supply and continuous support for your blood vessels. I always recommend listening to your body. If you're introducing any new food or drink, start gradually. Perhaps try half a glass for the first few days, just to see how you feel, then work your way up to a full serving. The most important thing is to make it a regular, enjoyable part of your day. This isn't a chore. It's an investment in your long-term health and vitality. I know some of you might have a few questions swirling in your minds, so let's tackle some common ones. Will it make everything purple? Yes, beetroot can be a bit vibrant, It might temporarily color your urine or stool, which is completely harmless and just your body processing the pigment. Just be mindful when blending. Wear an apron if you're concerned about splashes. What if I don't like the taste? Beetroot has an earthy flavor. That's why I suggested adding an apple or ginger, which can sweeten and spice it up. You could also try adding a few berries, a squeeze of lemon, or even a small amount of carrot. Experiment to find what you enjoy. The key is to make it palatable so you stick with it. Can I buy pre-made beetroot juice? Yes, you can. Just make sure you choose a pure organic beetroot juice with no added sugars or artificial ingredients. While making it fresh at home ensures maximum nutrient content, a good quality store-bought option is better than nothing, especially if you're short on time. What about my medications? This is crucial. Always consult your doctor before making any significant dietary changes, especially if you are on blood pressure medication. While beetroot is natural, it is potent and can interact with some medications or make your current medication more effective, potentially requiring dosage adjustments. Your doctor is your best resource for personalized advice. It's important to discuss a few dietary considerations and warnings to ensure you approach this with full awareness and safety. While beetroot is fantastic for most people, there are a few things to keep in mind. If you have a history of kidney stones, particularly calcium oxalate stones, you might want to be cautious with beetroot juice, as it's high in oxalates. Again, discussing this with your doctor is paramount. Also, as I mentioned, if you're currently on blood pressure medication, please do not stop or adjust your medication without first speaking to your healthcare provider. This beetroot drink is a powerful supplement to a healthy lifestyle and medical treatment, not a replacement. Your doctor might want to monitor your blood pressure more closely if you start incorporating this regularly, and they can advise on any potential adjustments to your medication. For those with diabetes, beetroot juice does contain natural sugars, so monitor your blood sugar levels and consult your doctor or a dietitian. The goal here is to empower you with natural tools, but always within the context of safe and informed health practices. My priority is your well-being. Integrating this beetroot drink into your daily life is about more than just a momentary health boost. It's about building a sustainable habit that contributes to your long-term vitality. Think of it as a daily act of self-care, a small ritual that reminds you to prioritize your heart and your overall well-being. The long-term benefits extend far beyond just blood pressure numbers. Consistent use combined with other healthy lifestyle choices can contribute to improved energy levels, better cognitive function due to enhanced blood flow to the brain, and a stronger, more resilient cardiovascular system. This means more mornings enjoying a walk in your local park, more evenings chasing after the grandkids, and more independent years spent doing the things you love. It's about taking proactive steps to ensure your body can keep up with your spirit. It's about feeling stronger, moving easier, and staying sharp. Everything we want as we navigate these golden years. Wow, we've covered a lot today. So let's quickly recap these powerful takeaways. You've learned about the amazing ability of beetroot to naturally help balance your blood pressure by boosting nitric oxide. You now have a simple, delicious recipe to make this drink at home, and you understand the importance of combining it with habits like regular movement, a whole food diet, and stress management. Imagine chasing your grandkids without pain, or enjoying that long-awaited holiday without the constant worry about your health. These simple steps, starting with this daily beetroot drink, can truly get you there. You have the power to make a real difference in your cardiovascular health, starting today. So, which tip are you going to try first? Are you going to blend up that beetroot drink, or perhaps try adding an extra walk to your week? Drop your choice in the comments below. I love hearing from you. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel for more scientifically grounded health advice for seniors, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a thing. Your support helps us reach more people who need this information. Next week, we'll be diving into 5 best vegetables to improve digestion and absorb nutrients after 60. Don't miss it. Thank you for watching, and here's to your health and vitality. See you next time.